把歌唱，大家欢欢喜喜乐洋洋。
你看家家户户张灯，大街小巷不一样。
不一样啊，就是不一样。恭喜发财，讲了又再讲，新年歌唱了又唱，人逢喜事精神爽。
新年到来心情响，每家快乐又安康。
愿大家嘛都发财，你发了财我沾光。
爆竹乒乒乓乓响，锣鼓咚咚又锵锵。
新年一定更加好，万事如意大吉祥。
新年的歌儿大家唱，唱起那歌儿多嘹亮。
恭喜呀恭喜恭喜你，接了财神乐洋洋。不一样啊，就是不一样。恭喜发财，讲了又再讲，新年歌儿唱了又唱，人逢喜事精神爽。新年快快乐乐吧！
all liquid, all air. The dragon brings all this energy together. It is this that keeps the planets floating in the sky. It is the dragon that keeps everything floating. It sustains everything. It keeps everything alive. It directs the energy to you, to the plant, to the earth, to the universe. So I'm going to call on the universe. So let that come to your heart tonight as the dragon wakes up. I'm going to ask the ambassador now to dot the I's.
5th official Dublin Chinese New Year Festival, celebrating the Year of the Dragon. Our festival this year
议员们、市政官员、亲爱的嘉宾们、女士们、先生们，欢迎你们的到来。在此，我们特别欢迎所有在这里的中国朋友，以及一如既往为延续并庆祝中外两国友好关系，在新春佳节之际为您带来，向大家介绍以皇冠上之璀璨明珠而命名的爱尔兰降龙。降龙是特许委托在香港度身打造。
In a city of change, increasingly diverse in the makeup of its people, the integration of new migrant populations.
Andrew Montague, Shijan, Dublin. Good evening, everybody. My name is Andrew Montague, and I'm the Lord Mayor of Dublin. And I have to say, this is my first event at the newly roofed Temple Bar Square, so Meeting House Square here, and I think it looks fantastic. This year is a very important year. Over the last 12 months has been very important in the relationship with Dublin and China, and in particular between Dublin and Beijing, because it's during the last year that the two cities have twinned. And part of the reason why that twinning has come about has been the Dublin Chinese New Year's Festival, which over the last 5 years has proven to be a very important project that's assisted that twinning process. And that this twinning, or this New Year's Festival, has been recognised throughout Europe as a very important intercultural event. The Council of Europe has already acknowledged this, as during 2011 Dublin was awarded the intercultural city status, and Robert Palmer, the Director of Culture and Cultural Heritage in the Council of Europe, has described the festival as an excellent example of truly intercultural event. There are quite a number of events going on this year to celebrate the relationship between China and Dublin. And I have to say, the Chinese community here in Dublin, I want to say here as Lord Mayor that they're very welcome to our city. Chinese people are hard workers, they bring their own culture, they bring their own new ways of thinking, they're very family orientated, they're very education orientated, and they bring a lot to us in Dublin. But also, I think it's very important that they create a link between Dublin and between China. And as the world is changing, and as China and the East grow stronger, those links between Dublin and China and between Ireland and China will become ever stronger. So we're very lucky to have so many Chinese people here living in our city, and I want to salute you all here this evening. To mention a couple of the events that will be happening here in the New Year's Festival, there will be a Sino-Irish business seminar to be held next Friday, which will be a focal point of this festival, looking at business in China and in Ireland and how to overcome the barriers and the challenges that are presented in order to grow our business between the two countries. This year, Dublin is a capital of science. In 2012, Dublin is a European capital of science, and we're going to see a Chinese-Irish science seminar called East and West Space, a tale of two astronomies, and this festival will take place in the Science Gallery in Trinity College. There are other events such as the Film Festival, arts, music, crafts, lectures, seminars, sport, fun for all ages and all the family. And one thing that I want to highlight this year is the Peking Opera. And I want to congratulate the City Council's Opera in the Open for the work they have done in producing Turandot. And in particular, I want to congratulate Varvara Shabrova and the Gallery of Photography for the exhibition, The Opera, that we will be opening this evening. Because of the economic challenges, it's often very difficult to get sponsorship for an event like this. So I really think it's worth mentioning those who've put their hands in their pockets to help us. So I want to mention Etihad Airways, Kildare Village, Treasury China Trust, the Asia Market, Tipperary Crystal, they're represented here this evening, Custom Ireland International, Chester Beatty Library, Shepherd's Irish Auction House, Carroll's and Western Union, and I really want to thank you very much for your support for this. I want to welcome here this evening